everyone, and welcome to another edition of
Popping the Tin.
And today we have something that will be coming out Tuesday. What day is Tuesday? The 23rd. Tuesday the 23rd at 6 p.m. July 23rd, and that is Hogshead Bourbon barrel.
Hogshead.
So
Okay.
as we can see, some of the Seattle Pipe Club, they've been doing them, redoing them, and adding the like a bourbon barrel age. So this is another one. It's kind of cool. They have like an old lady there, or old maid smoking a pipe, like a clay pipe. That's pretty cool. So I like the label already. So as always, let's start by just popping the tin.
I am going to try.
You do your magic. There we go. Good.
I heard it.
Yeah. So after you hear that, you can now. There we go. Well,
I took it easy.
you have your methods. That's okay.
Yeah.
And if you guys hear in the background noise, is there's thunders.
It's storming
It's
here.
nice and stormy here. Oh, that's different. I'll show them that.
Ooh.
I guess there's a little, probably what you're gonna read, I'm guessing, but I'll put it here for you guys. There you go. Yeah, and you hear the storming there. Oh, that one comes in like, I don't know what you call that. Pop-Tarts.
I don't know. But it smells like raisinettes.
Okay.
It smells, if you have eaten raisinettes, that's exactly what it smells
So it comes, it's I'm sure
It's like a
they're gonna
cube,
call
but-
it like a broken cake. But yeah, it comes like in slices like that, yeah.
Wonderful.
Really nice, really nice. Now, if any of you have had the regular Hogshead, let us know. I want to know, what you think, and then of course, this will be the same, but with some bourbon. So, all right, raisinettes. You're right.
That's what it smells like, raisinettes.
We got that one quick. I'm gonna actually
Take the smaller ones.
I'll get the
hold
smaller
these.
ones and I'll
There you go.
crumble them in here.
There you go. There's some.
The moisture,
There you
you know what? I'm gonna say, wow, this crumbles really easy.
Ooh, for the little bit that I
What do
can
you think?
sense here is almost to the dry
Dry,
side.
yeah. Moisture is
Very light.
so mild,
Light
mild to dry,
moisture.
yeah.
Yeah. Not very moist. So I'm expecting this to be lit pretty quickly.
Well, we've
be
been
honest.
surprised before.
Yes, we have.
Now, one thing that I'm noticing is that it stays in kind of bigger chunks. Even though
I'm going to destroy my
yeah,
to the
definitely.
bare minimum.
If you want to have a better time. All right, so I'm gonna put it in here today. I'm gonna smoke. Oh, wait. You're gonna read that, and while I show them this.
I
Here
was
we go.
going to ask you that, but that's okay.
She's gonna read the description.
I'm going to read the description.
And this is
It
what it
says-
looks like.
There you go. So in colonial days, Virginia was the source for finest tobaccos, traditionally shipped in giant barrels called hogsheads. Farmers packed their precious leaf. Our hogshead is a blend of very old Virginias cultivated in Africa, Brazil, and the United States. Bourbon barrel aged for 30 days, pressed and cut into slices. Hogshead, let me move this because, harkens back to the heritage of the greatest Virginia's tobaccos. How do you make the perfect Virginia even better? Bourbon barrel aging. Enjoy Joy Langford's exquisite Virginia blend.
All right. So we have the Hogshead with a twist here, with some barrel, and I'm using Umpal from Brevia. For you guys have never tried Umpal, don't dish it until you try it.
I love the shape of it.
Umpals are great smokers. The shape is, I actually love them, and they're very comfortable. Now this one I got because I wanted one so I could take outside or when I was driving and I had the windows up. I'm not doing much driving now, so she actually picked it, but this one's not getting a lot of use, so there you go. Today I'm gonna give it some use. And you picked a Caminero for yours. It has the little mustache and it's filtered, and mine is not.
Yes, it is. I like filter.
Yes.
It's less strong.
So we're gonna try this. You know something I didn't bring? I knew I was missing something,
What
but
were you missing?
well, thank God some of these lighters actually have tampers in them, because I forgot the tamper. I didn't give you one either, so
I
here.
forget tampers too.
This lighter, well, that one has a tamper,
It has one too.
so you can use that
Right
one.
here.
Yeah. And so I'll use this one, and you can use that one. So let's see about the
Tampers are forgettable.
yeah. Nice stormy weather for today.
I'm breaking mine a little further.
So far so good. We're actually doing lit up pretty nice. I would say that next to the GLP's blends, which I enjoy, I would say most of them, if not all the ones that I've tried, the SPC blends are after that, the ones that I usually, the highest percentage of what Seattle Pipe Club produces, I enjoy too. And then Cornelian Deal is the most interesting because I have some of my favorite blends are from them, and some of the blends that I really don't like are from them. So they're like on opposite ends. But they have magnificent blends. So there's a little bit for everybody. All right, so after the first light, the other ones are.
I can sense some sweetness in
Oh yeah, tell me about the room note.
smell.
A little bit of sweetness.
Yes, and it's not super smoky.
Is it that old kind of tobacco smell, kind of, you know, nice, pleasant? No?
It is like I would say like a newer version, like an improved version. I don't know if my fragrance that I have on has anything to do with it. Because I did bathe on
Well, you guys are seeing this Saturday morning, so Saturday is a good day to bathe for sure.
Yeah, I took a shower. I was due. I was stinky.
No. Actually, my wife takes 3 to 4 showers a day. This is the shower queen for sure.
I know. Our water bill is high.
All right, nice flavor.
Okay, so this is like, I can't do any more with it. There you go. I'm doing the push and shove method.
Not very bold flavor, just kind of on the mild tobacco side flavor. I'm not tasting the bourbon yet. You said the room note is pleasant, right?
Oh yes,
All right.
It is. It is. It's not overwhelming. It's really not. It's really good.
Oh man, we have been super thirsty. And I'm looking forward, because after this, I'm gonna eat some coq au vin chicken.
I'm telling you guys, I'm really looking forward to eating that, to be honest with you. It smells so good when I was cooking it. You know, we're doing this in between.
Because there's oven time, so.
It's oven time, so I said, you know what, during the oven time, we can do some smoking. I mean, hello.
So you see now when it goes, it gets a little more smoky.
Okay. Yes, it is. And
Yeah.
now it is. Yes, it is. You know what? And if you like
spirits,
if you like cognac, and if you like, I think it wasn't Pinot Grigio, it was Pinot Noir. This is going to be a recipe for you. How could not be? I mean, it's going to be delicious. So You better stay tuned right after Flat Cap and Lady Fire ends. You can see the recipe I have going on for you.
Right after this episode, we I try to link it again. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you can just go to her channel right after this ends. We're doing this at 10 a.m. every Saturday, and you know, her cooking at 10:30. So chicken coq au vin is
Coq au vin. Oh, this is busted. I don't think I want to do that one.
That's me. That's me doing matches. I'm the worst person with matches. I break them.
Yeah, that was.
No, you're great, but I really
not good. Not good at all. You know, this smells good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very pleasant.
Very pleasant.
Here we
now,
go.
while I keep smoking this, we had you guys vote last week on the next one, and we told you, unless something comes that comes last week, we're gonna do it. So obviously this came about, so we're doing this first because it's gonna be out on Tuesday, and we want you guys to have at least some, some ideas of what it is, whether it's gonna be something for you or not.
So far, so good. That's what I would say.
But always worried if anything that has any topping or is if it's gonna have a chemical taste. So
true.
I'm waiting for that to hit me or not. So you guys were voting on these two. So continue voting. It's pretty tight, and I'm sure some people did not see the last video we did. So if you haven't voted, just tell me which one you'd rather see next week. Either the McBaron Burley or the Solani H Burley Flake. We're in between getting new blends. We're gonna try to do this Burley blends and see. She absolutely loves Wessex, so we're trying to figure out if there's another Burley blend out there that we love. We got this from Wheelchair Hillbilly, and it's another Burley. So we're not voting on this one. I will probably do it after we do the other two. But for you guys have tried it, let us know. Let us know what's your favorite Burley, out of maybe something newer that has come or something that's really old. We'll be interested in that since Lady Fire here likes Burley blends. And I even got some from Ken Byron Ventures. It has the Burley Morning Pipe. Also, we're gonna give that a try and see if we find another Love Burley blend for our taste.
This one went out.
Yeah,
This is my third one.
tastes a little bit, but now
I'm not giving up.
even though after all that talking, I came back, I put my hand over it, and see, I was able to restart it. And that's a trick that works for you newbies. Sometimes to get it going again, if it hasn't been a really long time, you just put your hand over it, like that, and puff on it, and you get it started right back up. So you saw me demonstrate that. After all that talking, it lit up right again without having to use the lighter. Another pipe that I got this week, and actually for my friends MBSD Pipes, I always wanted Maestro Geppetto, and they had a really good deal on this, and it's cute because it has like a Pinocchio there on the stem, but just a simple pipe, nothing fancy, but I couldn't pass such a good deal, which I always wanted one of this from this pipe maker. Let me see if I can get it correctly there. No, maybe you can read that. There we go. Now you can read it. All right. And Sarah was nice enough to send you something. I love this card. Apparently, their kid wrote the thank you. It's so cute when they start learning how to write. They're actually drawing instead of writing. I had to evaluate, in my profession, the kids have they started to write, and it's interesting how they do that transition from drawing to writing.
And I wanted to thank you, Sarah. I'm going to show you. I hope you can see this. I'm a believer. I don't hide that because I'm proud of it. And I actually, you know what I'm going to do with this? What is, you said what the material of this was.
That could be meerschaum.
It looks like it could be meerschaum. So what I'm going to do is...
They're going to have to tell us what the material is.
Yeah, that's what I feel that it is. So what I'm going to put is, I'm going to put this on my Christmas tree this year. I'm going to put a little like ribbon or something so I can hang it. Thank you so very much. That
was a surprise.
It was a surprise. It was a very pleasant surprise for me. And I was like, oh, that's going to go on my Christmas tree this year for sure. Thank you so much for your thoughts, for caring about me.
So like always,
blessings to you. Thank you so very much. I humbly accept this gift, and I'm going to put it to good use.
We support, the small business. MBSD Pipes is there, a couple, and they're great. I mean, it's just not only because they're nice. If you go to the website, which I always include a link in my description, you'll see what I mean. The prices of the pipes are amazing, and that's why I can't help myself, and sometimes I end up with a pipe. I go there and buy it.
Yeah, support them as well.
I'll tell you, this was $60. That's what this was for this pipe. I mean, from a known carver like my what is it, Maestro Gepero.
Yeah. You can spend
can
thousands.
You read that?
Yes. You can spend thousands of dollars on a pipe. Yes, it has Maestro Geppetto.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's handmade, and I said handmade in Italy, Lascia.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, another Virginia blend that I'm gonna support. Again, I'm not a Virginia guy, but lately I've been having some great Virginia blends. This is another one. So far, it doesn't have any of that tanginess that I do not like. It's actually very tasty. The bourbon has not had a bad chemical taste. I'm starting to taste it a little bit.
Predominant or no?
No. It's really, really, really back in the back, in the background. So, which is great. So you can taste the tobacco. It's not overwhelmed by the bourbon. So so far, I don't think. I mean, of course, for you guys that have tried this without the bourbon, I want to hear from you the difference. I've never tried this blend, whether with or without bourbon, so I don't have anything to compare it. But definitely, the bourbon has not taken away from the tobacco taste, which I think is important. Yeah, burns well. If I wasn't talking, I think I could just smoke it through without having to do a lot of relights. I'm kind of puffing it. I usually try to puff it hard just to see what happens. It has not gotten hot, and for Virginias, that's always a worry because Virginias have more sugar content, so they burn hotter. I'm impressed. I was not expecting it. How about you? Are you done with your assessment?
I think so.
Are you ready for the voting?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. So 2 thumbs up.
My thumb's a little dark.
She's good. Yeah. And you've been cooking, so.
I was breaking that to the bare minimum.
But you also burn yourself a little bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah,
it does. You get used to it because when you cook, things are gonna splatter.
Things jump out of the thing.
Jump out and you're gonna burn.
The forearm usually gets it.
But you know what? Cooks get used to it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, put some water. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Water, mustard. All right, so you go first this time. How about that?
Okay, so I am going to give this a 3.75.
Oh, okay.
At the very beginning, I felt some kind of chemical, maybe a little bit, not too much, not a lot, just a little bit. But as you smoked it, that went to from high to a medium,
Mm-hmm.
and there's flavor
Mm-hmm.
instead of the chemical. There is actual flavor on this blend. Very flavorful. I can still taste it on my palate, but it's something I would like to keep on tasting.
Yeah.
It's not something that puts you off.
Yeah.
It is kind of strong for me, but still, you keep going back for more.
I know it's an interesting
Wasn't it?
blend
It
because
absolutely is.
it has like you're trying it and you find another flavor in there, another one, and it's just
As
it's
it
interesting.
goes,
Yeah.
as it heats up and as it keeps on going, it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think. It just keeps getting better and better. It's like age. With as much as you smoke it, as you keep on going, it just gets better.
I wonder what else is in there. I mean, they say just Virginias, but I wonder if there's other stuff because it seems like
Well, this is cultivated in Africa, Brazil, and so it could be the way that they
so
Yeah.
probably 3 different Virginias there.
could be.
Africa, Brazil, and the United States, because
It
you
is.
see, at least 3 different colors in there.
Yes, it is. It's got a lighter, like a beige, and then a darker brown, and a almost black, but not really quite.
Darker brown.
Darker brown, a deep brown.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I am gonna give it lower than you, but I still enjoy it. There is that kind of always little chemical taste in there, and for me, anytime they add something, so I'm tasting it more now than at the beginning. I did not taste it at all. At the beginning, 0. It was actually very flavorful, and none of that. I'm starting to taste it more, so I can see as it goes along. And especially if you puff it really hard, it might get hot, and the taste might change a little bit. But I like it. I mean, for a Virginia, I think they did a great job.
So do you think if you store it for a little bit?
Yeah, the Virginias do very well
When you store them.
Yeah, at storing them, they always tame down, so you get less of that tanginess, and people love it. People love aged Virginia blends for sure. I think this with age is gonna be wonderful. So just my recommendation, of course, everybody does it different. I would say this is a mild Nick. It has flavor, but the flavor is strong Virginia wise. So tanginess and all those hay and stuff that you like to taste on the Virginia. But it is a great blend, and I think, man,
it smelled great from the very beginning. That little
it
raciness
smokes
smell
well.
is really great.
It has a lot of check marks for sure. So, and I think I really like the tin art. I think they did a good job with the blues and the gold and the lady there smoking. I think that's really cool. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how I can replicate that in my jar. So let's talk about what's coming next, which is the cooking. So you're gonna cook the coq au vin. We showed you guys, some of the ingredients, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. I know I am. I am gonna enjoy it like I always do.
We
Even the kids.
We already have visitors coming over to eat it. I hope I can to even taste
We
it.
have to tell the kids, we'll wait outside. We're doing a video. And nothing can happen until we get done. So they're waiting too.
Absolutely,
So
yes.
everybody's gonna have fun with it for sure. So next time, don't forget, vote for this. We have some votes. We'd like you to vote some more, and whoever the winners will do, unless we get something new. And again, anytime we get something new, we want to get it out to you so that you guys can make a decision whether to purchase it. It looks like the price is gonna be between $21 and $27. And it comes out July 23rd around 6 p.m. at your favorite online store or brick and mortar. So I think that's it. Stay tuned, and you can see it right after this. It should be a quick video, and you will enjoy it for sure.
Okay, so I hope to see you soon. Please tune in and enjoy the show. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being here and spending this time with us. We appreciate it. If you like the content, as usual, what I say is, please give us thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoyed, and let someone else know. Say, hey, these people are kind of cool.
One last thing before I forget, the introduction. Thank you, Jess Piping, for helping us with that.
God,
and
thank
so
you
that
much.
introduction you saw, it was done by him. I called out help, and so he did that
I
one.
hope you enjoyed it, because
Let
I
me
know
know.
I did.
Let me know if you liked it, and that might be our introduction from now on
Yeah.
for the Popping the
And
Teen
I want to
series.
be working on my introduction.
Yeah, now-
I said, no,
Now I need one
too.
for her Lady Fire's kitchen. So
Absolutely.
all right, well, have a good one,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Stay
God
lit.
bless. Stay lit. We love you. Stay safe.
Bye bye.
Bye. See you next time.